Today we're taking a closer look at a specific book that holds a special place in my heart. You might be thinking, well, that's not normal, it's just a book. But for me, it's so much more. The first thing that really grabs your attention is obviously the gold dust jacket. It's bold and out there, but also really sleek and timeless. On the front cover, you obviously have the title and artist name, but also a Polaroid of self-portrait of Andy Warhol. The back cover also has the same self-portrait, but it's the little details that matter. You'll notice on the front picture, Andy Warhol actually altered the photograph by penciling in his hairstyle and coverage that he actually wanted, as well as colored the sides of his nose to make it look smaller. This all makes sense if you do any sort of research on Warhol's life, as he was obsessed with his appearance and the way that others saw him physically. This isn't a research project for me, but I just thought it was a little fun detail to point out. And oh, by the way, there's a great cover design hiding under the dust jacket. So this is Andy Warhol's retrospective book titled From A to B and Back Again. This book was published in 2019 alongside the exhibition, which took place at the Whitney Museum of Art in New York City. It measures in at 23 by 33 centimeters, weighs about 5.5 pounds, all while totaling 400 pages. This is a retrospective book, so that means it showcases selections of his early works, living works, as well as really late works. I rarely buy these types of books, as I prefer to buy books that focus on more specific series or bodies of work, but again, this book is special, and I'll get into that. As I continue to flip through this publication, I figured I'd give a little more background on what makes this book special. Again, this book and show came out in January 2019. I had just started dating this girl a month before in December. I was a broke college student in Ohio, had less than $100 to my name. I saw the post on Instagram showing the exhibition and I got really excited. I had this gut feeling that this show could completely change the way I work, as well as just be a historic show not to miss. So we agreed to fly to New York, no money left, and we saw the show. It rocked our world. Well, at least mine. We walked through the gallery back and forth, trying to soak in every single piece, and then walked back out and started over. I had just started collecting art books, and the museum was selling this catalog for an insane $70. Obviously, I couldn't afford it. We ended up spending the rest of the day in Times Square McDonald's just playing cards because it was the only free place to sit and have a bathroom. So other than the show and the company, the trip was miserable. Fast forward 7 years later, me and that same girl are happily married, and she continues to support me and even has the show title tattooed on her arm. I finally found a sealed copy of this book for the $35 on eBay and figured it was about time to add it to the collection. Not only was this show one of the best retrospective shows I've ever seen, the book is actually quite great. For as played out as Warhol can be in the commercial art world, he made some really great work, and I especially love his early works on paper, both his pencil drawings as well as his ink blottings. I hope you guys enjoy this little story along with a quick flip of the book. Be sure to keep an eye out next week, as I'll probably add this book to the Art Book Archive playlist and do a full cover-to-cover flip-through of all 400 pages.